Listen to this. The moment the final whistle blew at Turf Moor, everything changed for Arsenal fans around the world. Burnley had done the impossible. Manchester City dropped points, and suddenly, belief exploded across North London. Inside pubs, living rooms, and packed streets around the Emirates, Arsenal supporters celebrated like they had just won a final themselves. Phones were flying into the air, fans were screaming, hugging strangers, singing club chants at the top of their lungs. For many supporters, this was more than just a draw. It felt like destiny opening the door. After years of watching Manchester City dominate English football with relentless consistency, Arsenal fans finally saw a crack appear in the title race. Pep Guardiola's side came into the match expected to control everything as usual, but Burnley refused to back down. Every tackle, every clearance, every save brought more hope to Arsenal supporters watching from home. As the clock ticked down, tension grew everywhere. Arsenal fans were refreshing league tables every few seconds. Some could barely sit still. Others were already gathering outside pubs waiting for the final whistle. And when it finally arrived, the scenes were unbelievable. Supporters flooded the streets, chanting Arsenal songs with pure passion. Car horns echoed through London. Flags waved from windows. Videos instantly spread across social media, showing fans climbing onto buses, dancing in the roads, and celebrating like the Premier League trophy had already arrived at the Emirates Stadium. And honestly, you can understand why the emotions were so intense. This Arsenal team has been through years of rebuilding. There were difficult seasons, painful defeats, and endless criticism from rival fans. Many people doubted whether Arsenal would ever return to the top level again. But under Mikel Arteta, something changed. Slowly, the club rebuilt its identity. Young players stepped forward. The connection between the team and the fans became stronger than ever. Now, every single dropped point by Manchester City feels massive. Arsenal supporters know how hard it is to compete against a team managed by Pep Guardiola. City rarely lose control during title races. They usually go on long winning runs that crush the hopes of every challenger. That's why this Burnley draw created such a huge reaction. Arsenal fans understood immediately how important this moment could become later in the season. What made the celebrations even more special was the unity between the players and the fans. Arsenal players were reportedly following the game closely themselves. You could already imagine the excitement inside the dressing room after hearing the result. Every title-winning side needs moments that boost belief, and this felt like one of those moments. Fans online started posting messages saying, "This is our year." Others reminded everyone to stay calm because there was still a long way to go. But emotions are impossible to control in football, especially when your biggest rivals finally slip up. The atmosphere around Arsenal right now feels completely different compared to a few years ago. There is confidence, energy, and hunger surrounding the club. Players like Bukayo Saka continue to inspire supporters every week with fearless performances and maturity beyond his age. Martin Odegaard brings creativity and leadership. Declan Rice has added power and composure to the midfield, and the defense now looks far stronger and more organized than before. But Arsenal fans also know the danger of getting carried away too early. The Premier League is one of the toughest competitions in world football. One bad week can completely change the table again. Injuries, pressure, and fixture congestion can affect any team. Manchester City have proven many times that they can recover quickly after setbacks. Still, football is built on moments like this. Moments where fans forget stress, forget pressure, and simply celebrate together. That emotional connection is what makes football different from every other sport. One Burnley goal can send millions of Arsenal supporters into complete chaos. One final whistle can transform an ordinary evening into a memory fans will talk about for years. You could see generations celebrating together in the videos. Older fans who remember Arsenal's glory years. Younger supporters experiencing a real title race for the first time. Everyone united by hope. And hope is powerful in football. For Arsenal supporters, this wasn't just about Manchester City dropping points. It was about believing that their club is finally ready to compete at the highest level again. It was proof that the gap between Arsenal and the champions might not be as large as people once believed. The reactions online became non-stop. Memes flooded social media within minutes. Rival fans tried to calm Arsenal supporters down, while Arsenal fans responded by celebrating even harder. Football banter took over.